Hey guys, so I've had this conversation with a couple of you, and I thought I would just create a video. I'll try to be really short with this, but a couple of you have had maybe some spare time at the end of a lesson. Maybe you ran through all the content faster than you would. Maybe the class was quiet, and you just need something to fill an extra 5-10 minutes. I find that most often as the semester goes along, you have the opposite problem. As you get to know your students, you'll find yourself with not enough time to do everything that you want. But in these beginning weeks where they're maybe quiet, and you don't know each other super well yet, maybe you run through your content a little faster than you thought you would and need some time. So 3 ideas, and I'll kind of make them longer depending on how much time you need. So if you need something relatively fast, a game that I'm sure every one of you already know is Two Truths and a Lie. And so I guess I should back up and say that there are many ways you could use that time, but in these beginning weeks, I think a good way is to build relationships. And so you to them as well as them with each other is a good rule of thumb to think about. And so one idea is to play the game Two Truths and a Lie, right? Everyone goes around and says two truths and a lie. We try to guess what the lie is, and then they can get to know each other a little bit more. That can take as long or as short as you want it to be. Obviously, if you want to draw it out, that could take a half hour. So, but it could be really fast too, and you just do a couple of kids or you do everyone, depending on how much time you have. Okay, so Two Truths and a Lie is an idea if you find yourself with some time left. Another one is, I don't know what name to give this one, but I did this one today actually, and I had everyone, kind of divide the class in half. And if you're on this side of the room, go stand up against the wall over here. And if you're on this side, stand up on the wall over here. That way they won't just go to the person that they're sitting by when I give them the next task, which is look at the people on the other side of the room, and I need you to go find someone who, and then insert blank. So for example, I think I said something like, find someone who has the same number of letters in their name as you do, or find someone who has the same color of socks on as you do, and then give them a question to ask that person to get to know them. Something silly, something like, what's your ideal nap length? Are you a 20-minute napper? Are you a 2-hour napper? Or something like, if you could have a $100 gift card every month to your choice of store, which store would you choose? Right? Silly things like that. Have them stand on the opposite sides of the room, and then go find someone who has the same blank as you, ask them this question, get to know them, and then go back to your side of the room again. Repeat that as many times as you need to help them to get to know each other more, right? And for you to get to know them too. Walk around, be fun, add some things to it. Last idea, I don't know, again, what name to call this, so we'll just call it the name game. But the idea is you have the class line up into two lines facing each other, right? And so everyone is directly across from someone. You're going to count down from 3. 3, 2, 1, go. They're going to race to say the person standing across from them to say their name, as well as that person's going to try to say their name. Whoever says it right gets a point, and the line moves along. And so they're getting someone new each time, if that makes sense. So you'll have one of the lines move, and the other line will stay the same. So 3, 2, 1, go. Race to say the name. They move. One stays the same. The person at the end here will just go to the back of the line, right? And then you just kind of move through. And that way they, get through everyone. They get a chance to say everyone's names, and that also helps them learn each other's names, which is super important. So anyways, 3 little ideas. Could be 5 minutes, could be 15, could be 20 if you're wanting to do it as like an introductory activity, which is what I did today with my classes of the whole stand on the side of the wall, just as it's day 2 and I want them to get to know each other, build relationships and trust with other people in the class. So anyways, 3 ideas. If you find yourself with some spare time, or find yourself thinking my class needs to know each other better, maybe try out one of these or try something else. All right, you guys are awesome.